It's 365 Hawaii
with Eric and Julie Zemelis.
And today we are just going to have a casual hike, but we're not taking you guys along the hike. It's just kind of like a vlog style video of just what's happening, what you can do. And also brought some drones. You might get some really cool drone footage while we're doing that. And that's kind of our plan for today.
Well, and also we're going to give you a little bit some updates of what's happening around Kona. And today is Veterans Day. We should be out filming the fall update of small businesses, but instead we're taking the hike, but we'll do the next video. But today we're just going to give you a little bit of, some fun on the walk.
Tidbits about what's going on.
Is it when Eric says we're not going to be hiking? Yes, we are. I'm not going to the top today, though. That's an 8-mile round trip. So I'll probably drop off somewhere by halfway through. But let's go. About a third of a mile up towards the Pu'u, there is a way that you can actually jump off and go this way. And this, I wanted to stop here because if you ever thought about running the run for the dry forest and running up the side of Pu'u Wa'a, it's right over there. And that's one hell of a run. We've done it twice. This year we said, no way, Jose. But if you like a good, excellent, hard challenge, run the dry forest run, and there's a 10K and a 5K, and it'll kick your butt. You can't see the grade in this video, but it's like this. It's slow torture for 2 miles, but you can do it to get to the base to see the pretty.
Okay, halfway up, and it's not, like I said, it's not really a hiking video, but look, it's Haleakala in Maui, and it's good to see that. And the temperature is a balmy 75 today, so definitely a good time. So let's talk about fall in Hawaii, because it is a cold snap now, and last couple days it finally got cold. And how many weeks and months has it been warm, Julie? I mean, when did it start? Was it July or was it August that it did?
Mid-July.
Mid-July. And we've been having, typically 85 to 88 degrees forever and ever. And finally it's gotten cold. It's 75 degrees here right now, and we're kind of in the morning. It's going up, but there's a chill in the air. I'd say.
Absolutely freezing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And it was to the point, wait, hang on, is the point that we had to actually put a second blanket on the bed today. That's how cold it got.
Yep. So a variety of you are experiencing your first snowfall of the season. I've already started talking to my son in Oregon, and basically almost all the fall leaves are gone. Rain has set in, and but yet we are here. It's beautiful. Look around.
Yep. And
the trees are not turning. It's another beautiful day in Hawaii.
I would describe our seasons kind of like micro seasons. We have seasons. They're just very small compared to you guys is what happens with it. So it's always interesting. But for us, when it starts to turn, when the weather turns cold, you're like, okay, because you've been hot for all this time. It's really nice to just kind of cool down.
And it's not just the fact that the temperature is coming down, the humidity is coming down. And usually this doesn't happen until after Thanksgiving, but we have this Arctic polar blast happening. But the poinsettias are starting to turn red.
Yeah.
And now every time we post poinsettias in Hawaii, people kind of say, oh my God, I did not realize that poinsettias are tropical plants. And they are. So they stay green throughout the year. And then around this time where it gets a little snappy cold, they start to slowly turn red. And by the next probably 3 weeks, we're going to see red poinsettias throughout the highways in Hawaii.
So also the things that happen in fall is the whales come back. I don't know if you guys know, but the whales are here essentially from fall to spring, right? And the first one, did you see the first one that came in?
I didn't see it, but they were seeing it.
Someone
saw it actually off of I think down near Kukio. So one whale, but Maui and Oahu have started to see whales. So now it's like, Veterans Day, and they'll start to come in more probably by mid-December or so. So
that's what I'm thinking about it. Yeah, and we did get snow on the top of the mountain. Mauna Kea did get snow.
Right. So, okay, well, we'll keep going before it gets to be 85 today. You know, we're realtors. This house is for sale. No, I'm totally kidding. Anyway, so we have a Banion Home here. And what we think is interesting about it is that because it's open on all sides, cows walk through here. And the roof hasn't actually collapsed yet. So they come in here and they get out of the rain and out of the heat. And if you look around, there's actually cows just wandering around. And sometimes you might come up and they might be in the house. Okay, interesting fact. At the base is a quarry, and they used a lot of what they pulled out of here to create a lot of the rock roads that you see. In fact, down in Keauhou, when I used to walk to the bay, I would look down and I would see pieces of obsidian. And I'm like, oh, how the heck is obsidian anywhere near here? Did a little research, because I do that, and found out that Pu'u Wa'a is the only place on this island that actually has obsidian. So when you are out running around and you see a dirt road and you see obsidian, you can know it came from right here, right at this rock quarry. There's a little factoid for today.
Behind me here is a Muflon. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of what a Muflon is. And my understanding, which I correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it's sort of a hybrid between a goat and a sheep. And they look really interesting. They got sheep fur on top and kind of goat underneath. They're interesting looking. So they're right up here in the cliff, just eating away up there.
So as we're laboring up this hill, it's a good time to talk to you a little bit about two things. One, if you've been following the short-term vacation rental bill, this week the city council, or the county council, decided to shelve it. It had gotten too contentious and too muddied and too much. So they said, we're just going to go ahead and just take a break from that. So all of you guys who've been waiting to see what was going to happen with STVRs, you can take a big breath right now, which is great. Then the parking issue. So this Friday, we're going to be getting the public together, talk about solutions and issues surrounding the parking issue in Kona, downtown. And the good news is that we are in talks with a variety of different shareholders around the issue, and we hope to find some decent solutions. So we will do another video when we figure out that meeting being over and if we can actually find something that the county would like to take on. But right now, we might be actually having some leeway because the powers that be are saying, oh, look at the public might be getting together. So if you're getting this video, showing up at this meeting at the West Hawaii Civic Center and getting your boots on the ground to show them that we're serious is going to be a very good thing for you to do if you live on the island. So join us on Friday at 5 o'clock at the Civic Center. I have a hell of a lot of wildlife, so when you see a dung beetle actually rolling dung up a hill, you gotta film it. No one loves new crap on this island than me. Yes, I love new stuff. This is a new sign. This is a new trail. Normally at Pu'u Wa'a, you would walk up, and Eric can show you over on the other side that we've done it before. This takes you away from the farm road and basically puts you up a steeper trail to get to the top a little bit faster, a little bit harder. So now they actually can tell you where to go, because we've come here one time, the first time I did this, we couldn't figure out how to get to the top. And so now, thank you, the county, for putting up signs.
All right, one of the great things that when you're kind of out and about on a clear day is you can see some really great stuff. And we're kind of getting ready to head up the mountain, but as you turn around, Hualai is to the right of us, just to the top, and that's at 7,500 feet to the top of that. Might even be. And then if you look over there, it's Mauna Loa, and it's kind of this giant dome. And if you look that way, we have got Mauna Kea with the
observatories.
With the observatories on top.
Let's go for a hike. Okay, you county people who created this new trail up the side of a mountain, 25% grade. This is challenging. Oh God, you guys, this is as challenging as walking out of Waipio Valley. But of course, the view is gorgeous. That's why we do these hiking adventures. But what we've been told is go up this by killing yourself, and you get there faster, loop around the hill, and then come back the way that we normally come down. And this is also where you come down if you're running the Dry Forest Run as well. Not this one, that one. we are almost cresting the hill. We've gone 2.89 miles. That last straight up the hill experience. But you know what though, my friend and I were just talking that if you don't do the hard things, you don't get a chance to celebrate yourself at the top of what you just did that was really hard. And we're headed for this bench up here. Look, they sent the helicopters out of us. It is such a gorgeous day. If you ever do get up here, you guys, you can see for miles and miles and miles. So go out again, get off the couch. Even if you have to do things that are hard, it's a good day. This is it. When you sit on this bench, you can say, I did it, I did it. It's like getting a free parking space in Kona. Coming off the summit, hour and a half down probably. And you know what? I did it! Eric and I do things I never think that we're gonna do. This is it. But we also want to make sure that you guys know, because we have to do a little, update too, that we will be filming the update on new businesses in Kona next. So you guys, please let us know if you know of a business that's opening anywhere in West Hawaii, because we want to give them some PR and introduce them to you guys, because you guys are ardent fans. And thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.